Hi everyone, this Shabbat Be'ezrat Hashem, we will read Parashat Korach. Today we are the 3rd of Tammuz, Tafshin Peh, 5780. We all know that this Shabbat is called the Shabbat of the Mahluket. Therefore, there were a lot of rabbis who were very careful the week of Parashat Korach not to have any argument with anyone, because it says that there is a reflection and a hashpa'ah from the parasha. And since we see that this parasha speaks about the mahloket that Korach has provoked against Moshe Rabbeinu and Aharon, therefore we have to be very careful. But let's speak about this entire mahloket and to try to understand how we can prevent such a thing. Korach was a gadol hador. Korach was not a simple person. And what was his argument? His argument was, the Midrash tells us, that he says, Arba'a ahim hayu ahyaba. My father there were 4 brothers. Who were there? They were the children of Kehat. It was Amram, Yitzhar, Hebron, and Uziel. And that's the order. So, Amram was the Bechor. And I understand. Aharon and his children received the Kehuna. That's fine. Moshe Rabbeinu received Malchut, leadership. That's also fine. Those are the children of the Bechor, of Amram. The one that comes after that is Yitzhar. And Korach says, I am the son of Yitzhar. Now, what happened? Moshe Rabbeinu gave the title of a Nasi, of the president of their Shevet, to Elitzaphan ben Uziel. So right away, Korach says, how in the world did Moshe Rabbeinu go and give this title to the youngest of the last brother? Why didn't he give it to me? Now, even if he felt that Moshe Rabbeinu has done something wrong, it would take a big step for Korach to dare and to do a mahloket, to do a protest against Moshe Rabbeinu. So what really went into his mind that allowed him to do it? And the Midrash says, the mistake of Korach is that Korach was also a Navi. He was a prophet. And what did he see in his Nevuah? He saw that Shmuel HaNavi, who was equal to Moshe and Aharon, a great Navi, would be his descendant. And he saw that he will have 24 Mishmarot Kehuna that will be also from his descendants. He saw that in the Nevuah. And he says, if all these great people are coming out from my children, then I cannot be quiet. And that's how he protested against Moshe Rabbeinu. The question that our Hachamim ask, and Rabbi Yosef Mesas, Zecher Tzaddik V'Kadosh Livracha, asks, he says, it was a Nevuah. How is it that Korach sinned with the Nevuah, with the prophecy that he received from HaKadosh Baruch Hu? How is it possible? And the answer is, says the Gemara, says in Masechet Yevamot, Kol HaNevi'im nistaklu be'aspaklaria she'ena me'ira. Aval Moshe Rabbeinu histakel be'aspaklaria ha'me'ira. He says there were a lot of prophets. And Moshe Rabbeinu was the greatest of all of them. Each and every one saw a prophecy. But he saw it with a vision, with a mirror that was tinted. So the vision was not clear. Moshe Rabbeinu saw it with an aspaklaria, with a mirror that was so clear, crystal clear. Everything was given to him like he was talking to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. They could have fallen into a wrong interpretation, or something that tinted that vision. That means the vision was not clear. What was the tint for Korach? What was the thing that blocked his vision to see the right way? That was the jealousy that he has for Moshe and Aaron. He was so jealous that even if he received the nevuah, he had something that bothered him so much and made him react this way. The Mishnah in Masechet Avot says, "Hakin'a ve'ata'ava ve'akavod motzi'in et ha'adam min ha'olam." The jealousy, the ta'ava, the lust, kavod, the honor, the pursuit for honor, will take the person out of this home. He will not live, not this life, and not olam haba. What is the common denominator between the three things? Is that a person could never be satisfied when he has this character traits. When someone is jealous, he's jealous of his friend, of his neighbor, for having a beautiful car. And he will not rest until he gets the same one or better. Then he's jealous from the neighbor across the street who just built a beautiful home. And he will not rest until he will have something as nice or nicer. So that means that jealousy will never stop. Ta'ava, when someone has lust, he gets his desire, he satisfies his desire, but then again, he needs another one. And again, another time. And he never stops. Kavod, a person who seeks honor and respect, well, he seeks it first at home. Then he gets it. Then he wants it from his neighbors. Then he gets it. Then he runs from it that everybody in shul in the community should give him the kavod. And then wherever he goes. And then he's running for being a community person. Then he's running to be a mayor, and from a mayor, a governor, and he never stops. Because whatever you give him as kavod will never be enough. So this pursuit for all these three things together, when a person only runs for them, he will never get satisfied. And without that satisfaction, he will never stop running after them. If these character traits are so bad, why did Hashem create them? Well, Hashem created these character traits at the beginning of creation. How do we know? We know because the first two brothers ever created in the world, the first one, the older one, got jealous from the younger one. And you remember who they were. Cain got jealous of Heva. He got so jealous that he committed the first crime ever committed in this world. Kill his brother. That's his brother. His own flesh, his own blood. And he killed him just because he couldn't take the fact that the offering that Hevel brought was well appreciated by Hashem and his was rejected. Instead of maybe learning a lesson from it and say to himself, if my offering wasn't that good and my brother's offering was accepted from Hashem and well appreciated, maybe I should do better. Maybe I should learn from it, the positive way. So if Hashem created his character traits, these character traits are needed because without them, we will not be able to live. We need some form of kavod, of respect and honor. Because a person that doesn't have kavod from his children and he lets everyone steps over him is not right. So there's a minimum. And that minimum is the maximum. Without a little ta'ava, a desire of enjoyment of this world, a person wouldn't live. We wouldn't want to do anything. We wouldn't enjoy our food. We wouldn't procreate. So we need some form, a limit. And kin'ah, we need some jealousy. But which one? The right one. The positive jealousy that would motivate us to become better people. That's why Chachamim tell us קנאת סופרים תרבה חוכמה. The jealousy of scholars will bring wisdom to people. What does that mean? I see my friend, I call him on a Friday, and he doesn't pick up the phone. And he texts me, sorry, I'm doing my Shnai Mikra ve'Hatar. And I'm impressed. I'm jealous. Wow, he has time to do that? Yes. I go to the Bet Knesset. I see my friend who sits next to me. He just bought a pair of tefillin sharabenutam. I get jealous. I want to do it again. I want to do it as well. That's fine. That's the right kin'ah. My friend calls me, says, I'm inviting you. I'm making a big party, a dinner in my house. Why? I'm doing Siyum Masechet. I should be jealous. My friend finished the Masechet. Maybe I should start one and finish also the Masechet and make a nice party and invite my friends and my rabbi and have a beautiful party for the Torah. All this kin'ah is allowed. And not only allowed, it is recommended, because that will help us be better people. Unfortunately, Korach, he had only the bad part of Cain. Rabbi Yaakov Bouskila Zechuto Tagan Aleinu Amen. He says in his book, he says, if you take the word Korach, these are the words of Helek Ra Cain. He took the bad part of Cain. He took that jealousy that is deadly, that caused the crime, and that's why Korach lost everything. Him and all his friends died and perished in a very bad way. And the Torah is teaching us, because this form of jealousy is deadly. The Pasuk says, ויקהלו על משה ועל אהרון, ויאמרו עליהם רב לכם כי כל העדה כולם קדושים ובתוכם השם. Korach thought he was right. Korach thought he was doing the right thing. But he was wrong. ובתוכם השם, says Rabbi Yaakov Bouskila. If you take the word of Korach and you write it kuf, is kef, kuf, vav, he. Resh, resh, yud, shin. Het, het, yud, tav. You take the middle words, uvtocham, whatever is in the middle. What's in the middle? We just said that kuf has a vav, resh has a yud, het has a yud in the middle. Together is 26. Uvtocham Hashem. He says, oh, I'm going to have Hashem in my name. I have Hashem in my name. I'm going to be successful. But he forgot that he is Vayikach Korach ben Yitzhar. What does that mean, ben Yitzhar? Yes, his father's name was Yitzhar. But Korach, whatever he took, says Rabbi Yaakov Bouskila, from the word of Yitzhar, of the Yetzer Hara. He followed his Yetzer Hara. He followed his evil way, his evil force, and he was incited to do this big mahloket, where we can turn around and take the kin'ah, the right kin'ah, to be jealous of good things so we can become better people. Kavod that we deserve from our children, kavod that we must give to our parents, to our elders, and the ta'ava with a limit so that we could live a good life in this world. May you have a beautiful Shabbat.